It is the Honda S800, a little yellow convertible, taking to the Nordschleife. Early impressions are it's a fun little roadster. Seems to handle mostly well. I guess we'll see as this lap goes along. You can see I finally ditched my my Skittles look, the look I never intended to have at the start of this thing. We're back to the Michigan helmet. This certainly has more oomph than I think anything we've driven thus far. And it's just, it feels so calm under braking as well. Now, power out of corners is a little bit scary. It does feel like it wants to push a good bit. That's controllable. Driving on the left side, where's the game located? Well, it all comes down to where the car is from for the majority of it. So this is the Honda from the 60s. So gotta think about how, at least in America, driving on the left is not exactly the way that the rest of the world goes. For the most part. No problems reaching 100 miles an hour. In fact, we do that before we even really hit the downslope here. 107 as we enter a corner here. High speed left-hand corner. Hard on the brakes. We head into a hairpin. Overcooked it a little bit, but that's fine. I think it's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Back on comfort hards after the comfort medium tires. We're on the Jimny. .108, 109, not quite 110 miles an hour. That day will come. It just might not be today. But I'll tell you this, I think we're looking at our fastest car that we've tested early on here. At our first split of note, 232.8. That is, I want to say, 6 seconds faster than the Jimny that didn't miss out on the top time by much. So barring any mistakes, 11 minutes is just about assured. And with how long a lap of the Nordschleife is... Yeah, that was ugly. I mean, a 6-second differential there in like the second or third split or whatever from the car we just drove out here. Think about what it could do over the course of a lap. If we stop sliding around corners like a jackass. Certainly way more under control at a little bit of the slower speed corners. Right now, not so much, although I am quite impressed with the braking that we got on there. Really felt like I overcooked that. We were going to go wide, maybe even touch the grass, but able to corral it. That was maybe a little overly aggressive in a car from 1966, but away we go. Still. This little Honda can go. Got that corner wrong a little bit. Cut in too early. Could have carried more speed, but Not off track. We're not into a wall. Certainly could be much worse. Are we at like the 8-minute mark at this point in the track in the Fiat? That is how much improvement we have gotten early on in the Nürburgring time trials in Gran Turismo 7. Well, whatever you got left, little Honda, give it to me now. This is an uphill straight, unfortunately. Can't really let it go. But how far we've come from the days of the Fiat and the Samba bus. No need to do anything there. Just head on straight through, but up another steep hill. I don't have any worries about taking this thing into the carousel. We will get to cars that are a little bit more worrisome to do that at some point in time. And we've done that as well already, you know, the Jimny, the Jeep. Those were frightening to take through here. This should be fairly straightforward. Even get a little bit of throttle mid-corner on it. Yeah, I agree with the Oregon Duck. Snaps ain't a stat, though. .66, 64, 62 is as slow as it gets. Up the hill as we start to head home. Gonna be important to get this right. One mistake here in the Honda, and we could throw away what should be the top lap time on our board. It's the spot of the track that's easy to make a mistake. We just about did. Pushed a little wide there. Overall, nothing to be too upset about. Maybe got on the brakes a little bit too much there. Our exit real shallow. 7.5 minutes at our latest split. Don't get into that shit. There have been quite a few times throughout this lap that we've been inches away from disaster. Have just been under control enough to not completely careen into oblivion. Well, I think it's safe to say that the most difficult part of the lap is done. So this should be our top time on the board. Touch of the brakes. Carry as much speed as we can. Get her to downshift. Oh, turned in a little bit early there. It's not going to cost us enough time to lose the top spot, but it's certainly not going to be as fast as it could have been. However, a good mini carousel. Probably one of our best in, I don't even know, maybe since the Fiat. Just about to hit the 9-minute mark, so plenty of wiggle room here for the Honda. Larkin did great for you. He scored you 7 points in Light the Lamp. 7 points because he scored the game winner in overtime. 2 goals and an assist. Ooh, look at that steering wheel. Normalize wooden steering wheels again. There she is in all her glory. Well, without doubt, the fastest car we've driven thus far. It will beat out the Mini by a good margin. I mean, it's got over a minute from this point on to get to the line here at the Nordschleife, which even with a mistake, it would be able to do. Not a race. Sending every car in Gran Turismo 7 around the Nürburgring Nordschleife. A slow-burning process. But the Honda is going to get it done. It will be the top time very early here in the testing. And it's going to be by quite a margin. I think over half a minute. Just about half a minute. A little under. The Honda crosses the line with a 10:28.292. Once we kind of got going with this car, you just kind of felt like that was going to happen. I mean, the Mini certainly isn't a speed demon by any means. This is really the first true roadster, or at least any car that's kind of built for speed, albeit in 1966, that we've tested out here. So not really that much of a shock to see it go fastest.